Hello people of the world, my name is Brunel. If you are new here, it's been a while, it's been very quiet from me. Okay, I was just sorting things out family wise and so on, and food and preparation and mentally preparing myself for lockdown, so I do apologize for not having uploaded, and it just felt a bit weird trying to upload stuff about makeup when so much else was happening. I wasn't at that point where I could feel comfortable doing that, so apologies, and I hope that you are all well. But new products from Makeup Revolution, or under the brand of Revolution Pro. They've got a whole ton of products, including eyeshadow palettes in quads, and also the new foundation, which is the one that I'm trying today, and also some lip glosses and some matte lipsticks as well, liquid matte lipsticks as well, and other products as well, such as bronzers. Now, I did check the other ones, the bronzers, and one of them was a bit too light and the other was too dark, so I didn't go for that. I went for the foundation, which is this one, this baby here, so we're testing that one out. I also went for the lip gloss as well, and then of course the eyeshadow palette, which is very, very pretty. And these are the 3 items that I'm testing out of the new releases. And can I just comment them on a quick delivery as well? I was quite surprised. I was not expecting the items to arrive so quickly with everything that's happening across the world. But yeah, so that's what we're testing, and that's how I managed to get this finished look with the 3 products. And without further ado, let's go going. Okay, we're going to get started with the eyeshadow palette first. Of course, this one is, let me just give you a bit of information. This is the Revolution Pro Ocean Treasure eyeshadow palette. There you have it as such. I'm going to go for this particular shade. I'm going to keep it nice and simple. I will give you swatches of the other products as well. And can I just say the packaging is actually quite nice and pretty. Yeah, it is kind of really pretty. I do like this packaging. Really, really nice. If you want to know a bit more about the palette, it is a combination of complementing shadows in a jewel encrusted palette, apparently. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to say about it. Now, it is cruelty free. It has a shelf life of cruelty free and vegan, and it has a shelf life of 12 months, which is good. Now, looking at it here, I will need some transition shade. Clearly, there are no transition clearly there are no transition shade in here, so I'm going to go with this eyeshadow palette, which is the Patricia Bright collaboration. And I'm going to start off with Booked and Busy, which is this one here. On my eyes, I've already got the P. Louise Eye Base in shade number 8. Shade number 8. So I'm just going to use a, this one is a Zoeva 228 crease brush. Just dabbing in, and I'm just going to be super quick and build the color up and apply that above my crease line. My skin has just been suffering and just looks absolutely awful because I've not been looking after it. Next shade and final transition shade is this one on the corner here, which is a Pure Soul, and I'm just going to use a Zoeva 227 brush. Just going to blend away and concentrate that on the outer corner of the eye. I was debating whether to darken it all with a black shade, but I've decided against it. I don't want to smoke anything out, so I'm just going to start by packing that in the corner first. Right, I'm going to use my finger and go over with this blue here and just apply that all over my lid. Ooh. Wowie. Okay, I thought this, oh, actually it's got a bit of shimmer to it, but it's a very soft formula, so I thought it was more like a foil formula, but it's not. But it's still buildable and much, much softer to the touch. I'm going in with a brush just so I can get the inner corners of the eyes. Ooh, there were helicopters flying all over the place. And by the way, if you're not aware of it, then our health minister and the prime minister both tested positive for you know what. So it's really, this virus doesn't care whether you're rich or poor, or you know, whatever your position and you're standing in life, it doesn't care. So please be careful out there, people. But I'm just gonna apply this with a brush now and see. Not bad, actually. Is super soft, really soft. I was thinking it might be better applying with fingers, but actually it's not bad with a brush at all. Really smooth and easy. I'm going back in with the BH Cosmetics 104 brush, and I'm tapping into Pure Soul, and I'm just going to be very gentle, but I try and blend the edges of the blue shade, just to soften it a little bit so it doesn't look like a cut crease. Still using Pure Soul, I'm going back with the 227 Zoeva brush, and I'm just tapping that on the outer edges of the eye. Next product is the foundation, which is the main product that I wanted to try, and this one is the Revolution Pro CC Cream Perfecting Foundation with SPF 30, which is good for protecting the skin against the sun damage, which is great, but it has got also other properties there which really made me think this is more appropriate for more mature skin, but obviously anyone can use it, especially if your skin needs a lot of hydration. This might be the one. So it says here, moisturizing rich foundation contains hyaluronic acid and collagen and antioxidants, and it says that full coverage, moisture rich CC foundation SPF 30, highly pigmented yet light, moisturizing foundation enriched with hyaluronic acid and collagen and antioxidants. And here you get 26 ml, which is for you guys in America over there is 0.87 fluid ounces, and also it is cruelty free. It is vegan. Is it? Hang on a minute. No, it's not vegan. It is cruelty free, but it has a shelf life of 12 months. And right, it also, when you look at the number of shades, just be mindful you're not going to have as many shades as you normally get in the Makeup Revolution shades, where they've got like 13.3 and 13 and 14 and 14.7, 14 point whatever. It hasn't got as many shades as that, so you have to be more careful with your shades. Now, I've got shade 14.7, only because that was the nearest one with the right undertone for me, which is a golden undertone. The other shade was actually, there was a jump between the two. It's just number 30, and I think that was actually neutral undershade. It may not be the right shade, but we shall see. So design wise, you've got the cover, you've got the Revolution Pro kind of packaging as it is, and of course you've got that, and it has got a pump. It is plastic. Okay, this might be a little bit might match my face, but it won't match down here, unfortunately. I had an inkling that would be the case. There isn't really a smell as such. It is a fairly thick foundation as well, so you see it's not moving, but it does feel kind of moisturizing. We're just going to go for it, and I'm using a sponge. I love this sponge. I've got primer on. I've got the Urban Decay primer. Whew. Okay, it feels really moisturizing, doesn't feel heavy, actually not bad shade, much better than I was thinking. And you've got a bit of time to work with it. It doesn't dry too quickly like some others. Okay, so this is the first layer, not bad at all, but I can still sort of see imperfections here. So I'm gonna go with the second one since it's meant to feel really lightweight. See if it is buildable. Not gonna go mad with how much more I put in there. There's just no need for it. So I'm just gonna put with one more pump. Alrighty people, this is what it looks like with 2 layers on. Perfect coverage, I would say. It does seem to have oxidized a little bit on my face, and that might not show on camera, but I think it has a little bit. Undertone is not bad at all. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, it does feel super light. I'm not too sure at the moment if this will be the right foundation for you. If you've got really oily skin like me, I can see a sheen, and more often than not, when I tend to see a sheen on my skin, that usually kind of means it's a no. Within a couple of hours, it melts off. But if you've got really dry skin, this could be a godsend for you. It is super moisturizing and hydrating, but it is also light. It doesn't do anything in regards to pores or anything like that. It doesn't blur them, doesn't do anything amazing with that. But then again, it did not make those claims, so you have to be fair, or I have to be fair and not complain about that, because it didn't claim to do that. But I'm gonna go and finish off the rest of my face off camera, and then we shall try on the plumping lip gloss and see if it makes any difference to my lips. Lordy. See you guys in a moment. Nearly there. I ended up putting the silver shade here on the inner corner of the eyes. On my lips, they're already lined with the Morphe Wine Me pencil. And I'm just going to apply the gloss and see if it plumps up. It is the Hydra Lip Gloss in the color Salmon. Yeah, and this one is also vegan. I think it is cruelty free, and again, shelf life of 12 months. So we are going to try this shade. I do like the shade and the look of it. So there isn't really a scent as such that will put you off. So that's fine. And now we're just going to try it out and see. Ooh, it is actually really well pigmented. Ooh. And tingling. Okay, this is a lip gloss in place. Now, I don't think, I mean, it's sort of tingling, but it's not a massive tingling. I have tried. Dry cough. No, it is actually, it's a really nice gloss actually. It's far more pigmented than I was expecting, and it doesn't feel too sticky on the lips. But it's, yeah, I really like it. Now, with regards to tingling sensation where it's meant to sort of, you know, give you, plump up your lips, I don't know, there's a little bit of tingle around here, but it's not all over the lip, which is really weird, and I just don't feel as if it's actually going to do anything with regards to plumping the lips. Maybe something, a process that takes a lot longer. But normally when you've got lip plumpers, you feel a lot more tingling on your lips than normal. This one is, yeah, I'm really hardly feeling anything at all. So I don't think that's going to do anything. But if you disagree, I'll find out during editing, or you guys can let me know below. But I do like the lip gloss. I really do. It is so nice, and I would definitely say yes. So, looks all done. Now, packaging, as I said earlier, I really do like it. It's really pretty. The lip gloss is an absolute yes for me, and I'll be looking at other colors to see what will go with my skin tone. The eyeshadow palette itself, for me, there was only kind of like a couple of colors I can use. The other ones that really will be something that I would use on the inner corner of the eye. And in fact, I think this shade here, which is this one, that one here, I think that might be a matte shade, but it's a very light powdery shade. It will not do anything for me, and look, as you kind of do that to it, it sort of disappears. It might actually work differently once you apply it to the eyes with a eye primer, but for me, this is a no. It doesn't do anything for me. I can use 3 shades out of the quads, which is actually quite decent, because I'm kind of used to having eyeshadow palettes that I can't really make use of, or getting, you know, having an eyeshadow palette where there were probably about 5 or 6 colors on one side of it that I can't use. But the actual formula of the shimmers themselves, is very different from what you normally expect. It is a kind of like a cross between a matte shade and the shimmer. It's much softer, but it works just as well with the brush, surprisingly, as it does with your fingers. So you can be versatile with whatever tools that you want to use, and it is super pigmented. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with it. Is it worth £10? Maybe because of the packaging as well, that takes up the price. You make up your own mind with that one, but certainly the foundation, which is the biggest thing of all, I'm quite surprised. Initially, as soon as I applied it on my face, I was thinking, oh, I don't know about this one. When I looked at my face in daylight, it was super shiny as well, and I was thinking this is not going to work. However, once you apply your powders, because of the formula, it really kind of draws in and sucks in the powders and allows it to blend into your skin really well. I think actually this works much better with powders on than it does without powders. Without powders, if you are super oily, you're not going to feel really safe or secure in that this will last. But once you apply the powders, then it takes a little while, about 5-10 minutes, for them to actually get soaked in and embedded into the foundation. And it then becomes a much nicer, and I'm really happy with the foundation. I don't think this foundation will last for ages and ages, especially in the heat if you are extremely oily, but this would be a beauty of a foundation if you suffer from dry skin and you want to have to hydrate your skin and protect yourself against sun damage as well. It does more than one thing, and I would actually recommend it. You just depends, you have to maybe work with it in a different way and apply it different way if you have got oilier skin, but that's fine. But if you're going for a quicker jog just to cheer yourself up with full makeup on, especially in the, as things are with the restrictions and so on, then by all means just do that to make yourself feel better. But thank you people for watching, and let me know what you guys think about the finished look and your thoughts and anything really, as long as it's positive. There's just so much negativity around the world. Try and be positive, please. I can't stand that. I'll be deleting your comment if it's not useful or helpful at all. Other than that, stay safe wherever you are across the world, and you guys will see me fairly soon.